On today's video, we're going to talk about how well you know your customer. Hi, it's Jason Everett from Business Refuel, where we give you all the tools you need to fuel up for the business week ahead. So, question for you, how well do you know your customer? Your answer might surprise you, it might not be as good as you think. In fact, I was listening to somebody recently who was talking about getting more Instagram followers, more YouTube followers, more Facebook followers, and they said something that really stood out to me. So what they said is, the mistake most brands and most companies make is thinking that their customers follow them, when it's actually the other way around. It's how well are you following your customers and your clients. Because if you really intimately know them well and you get to know what their secret desires are and what they're really after, then you can procure content to make sure that you attract more of the same people. So I was recently talking to one of my clients, and we do a ton of Google ads that work really, really well for him, and we do tons of digital marketing and online advertising for him. But he was telling me about this big client win of a client that he just brought on, and I said, well, tell me about him. I said, what's he like? What does he do? And just explain it. And he said, well, what's kind of interesting about him is that he only uses a fax machine and a telephone to communicate, and he only has a landline. He doesn't have a cell phone. I just thought about it for a second. I went, okay, well, obviously this is an older, like in his example, there's an older person who hasn't caught up with technology and doesn't want to catch up with technology. This was a perfect, ideal customer, because this is the type of person who is not online with all of his other competitors that are fighting for that ad space. So what we talked about was what other traditional channels could we use that we might not have used for years and years. So for this guy, we talked about doing things like newspaper advertising. We even talked about doing fax machine advertising to make sure we got in front of his exact ideal client. And you know what happens when you start to understand your client really, really well? What ends up happening is you start eliminating your competition, because you know not only how to directly talk to that person, give things to them in the format that they prefer to digest it, but you will become a trusted friend to all those clients that you want to work to attract. So I would just challenge you, and in the comment section below, I want to know, what's one other thing that you maybe have not noticed about your ideal, your best customer, your top customer that you've done the most work with? What's something that stands out, that makes them unique, makes them special, that you can use in your marketing or your advertising to make sure you attract more of people like them? And if you like this video or videos like this, give it a like, give it a share, make sure other people see it as well, because if you got value from it, my guess is there's other people around you that would get value from it as well. Thanks so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you on another one really soon. Bye for now.